Welcome to the Valid Podcast. You dig what I'm saying? Vulnerability, accountability, leadership, intentionality, and demand. All aspects of life, and we always just here to talk about it. You dig? Today, I'm hyped because we got another follow up. Now, I came with the follow ups idea on the fly. Like, you know what? Let's just follow up my peoples. You feel me? It's a new year. I want to see what they got going on. And I've been seeing people grind. You feel me? We in a grind. Everybody else in a grind. You feel me? We still in a panoramic. You feel me? All that good stuff.
Yo,
So,
Real
so,
thing,
so it's only right we continue to go crazy. So I say, you know what? I got to get my boy from CITTW on here and follow up and just to see what's going on. So I'm going to give y'all a little bit of time to, introduce yourselves and let the people know who you are, what you do, all that good stuff.
What's up? My name's Jalil from CITTW.co, aka Charge to the Wave. Introduce yourself, man.
I'm KC, from CITTW.co, Charge to the Wave. You know how I go.
Man, we just here to kick it, follow up with y'all.
Bet. Well, appreciate y'all for taking the time to follow up with me. And yo, I'm blazing too. So listen, I'm in the basement. I'm like, bro, I don't know if it's the wine or if I'm just dead hot. Yeah, see,
I'm sober as fuck.
I don't know, bro. I don't normally drink wine. It normally put me to sleep, but I'm like, bro, we gonna good tonight.
I'm hot.
But we're gonna go ahead and start off with a validity check. All right, I'm not gonna get too crazy. You feel me? I'm not gonna even go into a deepo story, but I'm gonna just ask all of y'all this question.
Wait, do they know y'all know what a validity check
I'm
is?
about to say, hit us with a slight explanation.
Shelby, go ahead. You right. I'm jumping the gun. Shelby, go ahead.
Okay, basically a validity check. We're gonna tell you a scenario, and you got to say which person is valid, which person is basically right or wrong.
And it's okay.
So, all right. So I'll give you a little background, but I'm not gonna go too crazy on it. You know what I mean? So let's say, you're talking to the shorty, and you guys are in a relationship, and shorty starts talking to her. Let's say, for the guys, let's say shorty starts talking to a stud. You feel me? They're friends. They become these best of friends and whatnot. But for the ladies out there, let's say your guy starts talking to a femme. You feel me? She like girls. But she don't look like me, you dig? She don't look like me. She look a little different. So I'm gonna start off with the fellas, you feel me? Is you gonna let your shorty really talk to and kick it with a stud? Now, I'm gonna put a little advisory mark on there, a little asterisk, you feel me? This is a new friend. This isn't a friend that's been in the picture since before.
Out the woodwork.
Yeah, this is a new friend. Let's say they met the friend on Clubhouse or whatever. You know what I mean? It's so
dead. You're dead.
He said the Clubhouse.
Out of here. Clubhouse.
So you're not gonna let that happen? You're not gonna let her kick it with it?
I don't know, man. To me, it's
not no new friend. Nah, that sounds like a new experience to me. That's all that. I'm just saying. It just sounds like a new experience to me.
That's a valid point.
When you feel me, 2021. You feel me? I don't know.
Yo, the world is crazy nowadays. You feel me? Because you never really know what the females is really doing out here. Because they like to.
I don't know. Like me personally, she can do what she want to do. That's all. Like if she gonna do that, she gonna do that. Like she got a new friend, whatever the case. Like it is what it is. Especially like she gonna do what she gonna do.
So let me ask y'all this real quick. You feel me? Let's say she told the friend that she was kicking it with somebody. She's not into girls. She's into she's strictly So, but they're kicking it, they're vibing, and the stud catches feelings. Whose fault is that?
How you gonna fault the girl because somebody else?
That's Shorty's fault.
How you gonna blame her because somebody caught feelings?
I'm gonna be honest. Now you can't really blame her. That's why off the rip, I really said I'm not even going I can't even be mad at her for even having that friend or if something comes out of that, it comes out of that. But That's the only reason it's outside looking in. You can't really judge it. So at the end of the day, like automatically, I feel like I'm gonna just blame her because I know her better. Like you feel what I'm saying? Like just because I know her in the situation, I don't know Shorty like worth a damn. So like if she come out, like I'm saying, if my Shorty be like, oh yeah, she caught feelings to me, because you know how people play it anyways. Like they ain't even gonna tell you the whole story. Like motherfucker just come to you with the like yeah, she caught feelings to me. Like well, what you do though? Like
No.
Thank
you.
you.
Like,
Yo.
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't even gotta do nothing though. Like y'all.
Sometimes
you don't.
But legit, like, think about it. This goes back to a couple episodes ago when I talked about the principle. You feel me? The principle of the matter is you should have never even gave her the leeway to even feel no type of way. You feel me? Like as soon as cause y'all not dumb.
Y'all are bugging. How you gonna control how another motherfucker feel about you? If y'all was
I mean, if she giving it to Shorty straight direct.
Like, exactly. If she's saying like we just friends, that's it. How you gonna get mad that
that's the type of shit? That's the type of shit it depends on.
It depends on if the Shorty's really sitting there like, all right, it ain't going nothing further than this. This is what we cool.
But I feel like even now you might be right because I feel like it's not. Like if it's Shorty strictly dickly, I feel like she's not even going like she might come into the situation innocent as hell and not even know to be like we can't go further than this or this can't. You feel me? She might not even know to say that shit out loud.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
okay. I'm sticking to the principle. No. We're not even gonna attempt to stress me out. We're not even gonna attempt to have no arguments over this. We're not even gonna get there. You feel me? We just gonna keep it the way it was because life was copacetic before that person came up.
Without that friend, that new friend.
Exactly. Life was good. So listen, Shelby, you gonna let your mans talk to a femme?
No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
See, it's all no.
Really do be dependent on.
Listen, ain't no dependent over here. We not dependent on nobody to make nothing different. If it ain't broke, don't try to break it. Don't try to break it. Don't try to fix nothing that ain't broken. Don't do nothing. Leave. You know your parents say, leave that over there. Don't touch it. It's fragile. Don't do nothing. You know what I mean? Hi. Something like. You feel me? But we're going to go ahead and dip right into this topic conversation. CITTW. I'm going to give this over to y'all and tell the people, especially who's listening on Spotify and on Apple Podcasts and all these other platforms, or anybody who didn't see the series, let the people know, like, what is CITTW? What do y'all do? What does it stand for? All that good stuff.
Well, so CITTW is an acronym. It stands for Create, Inspire, Teach, Then Win. It's also, a lifestyle, clothing brand, everything like that. Just basically what we been doing is just putting together our whole image for real, fixing our presentation right now and things like that. Beforehand, it was just have an idea and go with it. Like really not too much thinking. Just trying to finally like believe in ourselves and go. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. I've been seeing, I follow all y'all social media, just so y'all know. I follow everybody. But I see like this shirt's from mad long ago. I want to say 2016? How far back it go? Like
it's like 2016, 2015, old as hell. And that's what I mean. Like as far as that, like that was like the first tee that came from a different place. You know what I mean? Like a different struggle, all of that different feeling. Like now it's more me just fixing up everything, like fixing up all the presentation of it. Like when I put it out, it was more like rushed. It was just a to be merch, like you know what I mean, like to be dropped as just a t-shirt, just to people like that fucked with the certain design, like people to see the Max B and think wavy, you feel me, and just rock with the merch for a second. Like it wasn't really, I didn't plan on it being a big thing or being a big brand until like the motions of everything. Damn near with COVID, like damn near helped it too. I'm gonna keep it 100. As far as like the business aspect of it though, you feel me, like just making it like so necessary damn near to have your own business. Like with even the fact that when I was first starting and getting back running with this shit, I had a job. Niggas had employment at a point. Now niggas don't even have the employment. I had to start using this as the job. So that's why I feel like even that made it more necessary. That made the direction of the shit change. It made me take it more serious and actually take it like a brand and treat it like a brand. You know what I mean?
Mhm. Okay. How do you come up with
That's why
like
I
your
have. That's
designs?
why I started.
Oh, my
Um,
bad.
the first one, the 2016 was just more the Max B, the merch and shit, and then like
Mhm.
designs like this and the ones you have on and bro got on came with the actual action of what we was doing. So being outside, we'll pull up. You know what I'm saying? We don't pull up on a couple people outside in Boston that see us. You know, we pull up probably in bro's car, pop the trunk. And we got a bunch of merch in the trunk, you know what I'm saying? So while we
Mhm.
were selling the Max D shirts and it was moving like that, we didn't have a website. We didn't have the norm that people was used to buying their product. We were selling it all out the trunk, and that's how we started it. So when we did this design, it was just more to stay true to ourselves and what we were all doing. Like we could all tie in and relate to this. Me, I feel like only I was relating to the Max Beach. You feel what I'm saying? Like that was my shit.
Mhm. Hold on, I'm waiting for you to clear up a little bit because you're breaking up a little bit.
Yeah.
No, there you go. There you go. I'm coming back. I like see him talking, and then all right. There we go. There we go.
Yeah, this shit, whole shit, bro. Yeah.
All right,
So
there we go.
what was I saying, bro?
My man, you got to turn on your hotspot or something.
Yeah. So like it's freezing again, bro.
Super
I'm
freezing.
Turn your Wi-Fi off.
Oh no, you good now. You clear as day now.
Yeah, now this shit's wow. So
Yeah, it'd
what
be
was
like
it?
that
What's the last thing
sometimes.
I did again?
You pretty much said
So
everything
yeah,
as
back
far as like your
yeah,
how
the
you started off.
design.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so the designs now is just becoming like more of us just telling a story with the designs, like future designs that you guys are gonna see from here on out with the page. If you guys follow the page and tap in on
Mm-hmm.
Instagram, is just more telling the lifestyle shit. Like more you're gonna see the creativeness, the inspiration behind all of our shit. Like a lot of our posts lately been like showing our motivational Mondays and showing like we're gonna start showing what's actually motivating us and what's making the direction of a lot of these drops. Like Nipsey Hussle was inspiration for this the black and white drop, the black and white hoodie. He was a big inspiration for the
Mm-hmm.
black and white hoodie because of the All Money In records and how he did that design, being inspired by Master P. He got inspired by Master P. Shit, I don't know if you know the No Limit Records design, which is also
Mm-hmm.
similar to this design. You feel what I'm saying? Their first design was coming from the same type of story. They started their brands early on before having a super big amount of money, a super good amount of money behind them and shit like that. They didn't have all of that. They were just outside working with what they had, and that's how I feel like we did for a lot of the summer and a lot of after the summer. You know what I mean? Just working with what we
Yeah.
have, and that's how our design came about.
Yeah. How'd you what's your process of finding your team? I mean, you got a team behind you that's helping you through everything and they be hustling and
My
grinding
team,
with you. So how's that
my
process?
team is my team is my family for real. Let me keep it
Mm-hmm.
100. So it's not really, it ain't so much a process of finding a team. It's the
Mm-hmm.
process is more making the team work. Like
Mm-hmm.
you feel what I'm saying? That's what the process is, and that shit's it's cool. I'd rather do it with them, like big fallouts, like the real fallouts and shit like that. Like we already done did that shit outside of the clothing, so it works. It's easier. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's
But
dope. That's dope for sure. What's some of the new stuff you're trying to bring into the new year, 2021? It's a new year. Like I said, we're
website,
still in this
big
pandemic,
one.
but what you trying to
The
do?
big one is the website. That's what's coming in 2021. That's the big thing for me is the website. And then just
Mm-hmm.
actually showing like what we all are capable of. Because like we just said, like I do have a team and I have them building up a team. They not just about to sit here and be puppets. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's about to be a lot of drops, like to whereas motherfuckers can tell, like, oh, there's a whole team running this. Not like, it's not just, you know what I'm saying, a couple people. Nah, like So there's a lot of family. You know, my little brother, he raps. He's been doing his rap thing. I want him to do an interview with you guys as well soon. He's trying to wait to finish up his EP and things like that. But you know, I use my little brother, my sister. She helps me with directing photo shoots with all females. We just recently got a team of females to take photo shoots and to take pictures in, because I feel like females sell product better than dudes can. That's just me. I like female appeal. That shit just works as far as marketing. So it's been that, like, just for real, like I said before, just switching up the presentation of everything, like just noticing how other shit works.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. So you talk about your brother real quick, and your brother's music is really hot, bro. No bullshit. Like, I be jamming. You would have thought I was hurt. No bullshit. Like, listen, I'm like, damn, I had a great day, but
But you feel me? But you still gotta get through that real quick.
Right.
Gotta like shed those tears.
Right, I had a great day, but you know what? It's gonna put me in my feelings, and I'm gonna hop right back out of it. But we're gonna be good. Like, I'm gonna be good while I'm in it. But I know you started up CITTW Records, right? So what's that like? What's your goals and what's your movement with CITTW Records? You know,
that was basically me trying to give my little brother a platform, one, feel me, so he can get off, and then two, that's in the future. That's gonna be for a lot of, like, you're gonna see more rare drops and things like that come from out of CITTW. So I feel like the Max B products and the shit like that was like kind of more merch looking is going to start to come through the records page and start to come, like, it's going to start being rare drops and stuff like that comes through that records page. And then you're going to see on CITTW clothing like more items that are kind of like, they're going to sit there. They're not going to sell out right away. They're going to be there season for season. Always available for people, like the sweatsuits and the normal sweatsuits, the regular color, the regular t-shirts with the flag t-shirts and things like that. And we plan on dropping a couple like pack t-shirts and things like that to sit on the website for people to always be able to touch in the website. You can get that any season. If it's on CITW Records though and it drops through our mailing list and things like that, it's gonna be a rare item. You might not see it again. You know what I
mean? So you're making a movement as far as a bit, like, thinking big. You know, as a business. Yeah. Honestly, I think big a lot too. Shelby, I be telling people all the time, Shelby be having to slow me down, especially at the beginning.
Oh, you know, I see it. I see it. All my fuckers over there working like shit.
Yeah. So, like, as far as building your business, right? I think I want to point out, you said, like, one, CITTW Records was for your brother and having a platform for your brother. You know, that's super important, especially being a black male and having your own business and having a team that has black men on it, right? And being able to support your brother coming up, I think that's very important. So if anybody's listening, please listen to that. Like, that's super big. And, you know,
tap into the official Lil J on Instagram. That's his Instagram handle. Tap in, show him some love. Tap in all the links. The official Lil J on SoundCloud. You know.
Is the goal to bring other artists on?
Of course. I didn't hear the question exactly, but I feel like you said, like, like, are we with bringing in other artists? Like, you feel me? So, yeah, definitely.
Has music been y'all thing, like, especially your thing? You know, if you start out with CITTW as a clothing line, but has music always been? Yeah, I mean, I picked up that vibe when we did the series.
You know me, like, that shit get me through my day. Like, it gets me through my day. It changed my mood up. You know, all that type of stuff. It inspires clothing pieces, like all of that.
I wanted to touch on too. There's two things you talked about in the series. One of them was collabing with other people, you know, and you were just kind of like, I don't really want to collab with nobody unless it's genuine. You know what I mean? Like, what's your thought process on that now? You know?
I still feel the same way. Let me keep it. I still feel the same way. I got a couple, like, I got brothers and shit that I feel like they do their thing. Like, shout out to Tyshaunimus. You guys should be seeing his jeans and things like that very, very soon. That's my brother. We're going to collab, but he's going to be also doing things and working items that come out of CITW Records, very rare items, friends and family items that we're going to be dropping and things like that, you know, it might look familiar to something that dropped on the norm, but it's going to be friends and family exclusive. It might have a different stitching or something like that. It might be embroidery instead of print, but things like that, just small shit like that. But yeah, we're going to be collabing a lot with Tyshaunimus, and then Zuhil. I'm definitely gonna be collabing with Jalil. That's my brother, but he definitely do his own thing, got his own direction, his own creativity, all that. So he's a person too. And then Y'all ass. Valid TV, you feel me?
Yeah.
Valid TV. I got a couple people. I can't lie. I got a couple people. You know, we just show love to who show love to us. Like for real, that's just what it is. So as far as like if it's genuine and it makes sense, I can't shout out to Roxbury Paid. You feel me? Shout out to Charmaine. Like that's my dog. I'm definitely gonna collab with her or at least link with her and talk more business. You feel me? And see what that's about. You know, I rock with her heavy. She show mad love. I show mad love. Like that's one of them things too. So.
Fact. Yeah. Shout out to Roxbury Pay. They actually just won the giveaway.
So shout out to
sent
her.
Them customized hat, but I just thought that was interesting because you said like it's like it has to be genuine. You know what I mean? I think
it's like they have to be able to take me out of my focus too. Like you know, like that's one thing I realized. Like once I be thinking about collabs and shit, I feel like it's too early too sometimes. Like I feel like even my shit's not fully complete, not fully polished to be trying to worry about collabing with somebody. You know what I mean? Like there's a full vision that I have not seen yet, even for myself, to be sitting next to somebody in a room giving off ideas that I feel like even if they like I might not have even touched the idea yet, but I get next to people and get so like happy and so ready to work that I might just say some shit like you feel me that I have not even got to do alone yet to another person. Like you feel me? Like nah, bro. I'd rather just work on my own shit, perfect that, and then have a different conversation with my shit already done and perfected. That shit. I feel like it works better.
How is that like just going along and moving in the right direction, right? Without having that full vision. Like it's not about having that full vision, but accomplishing those baby steps. Like how is that for you? Or how do you build on your vision?
It works. It works. It's like it's like small little confidence boosters. Like it puts your confidence back where it needs to be. Like I feel like when you accomplish some small shit.
What you say?
That's what's been happening a lot though. That's been happening a lot.
I was gonna say
small goals.
Yeah, what has been your biggest accomplishment in 2020 during the pandemic? Just starting out, what's your biggest accomplishment?
2021 or 2020?
2020. Pass.
2020 biggest accomplishment was the fact that I did this shit, bro. I'm a shy motherfucker. Like I said, this shit was 2016 work. Like, so just the fact that I really like damn near jumped off the porch with this shit, that was a big accomplishment to me. Like even so now when I'm looking back, now that we in 2021, looking back, I'll be like, damn, like I really just did all that. Like I don't even look at it as a lot because like I say I try to keep working, keep my head down, and just keep it going. When I look back, it's like, damn, for a motherfucker that move as shy as I do, move as low as I do, don't really be even trying to do too much. Like I really did a lot. You feel me? Like yeah, I had a support system, and yes, you feel me? I love the fuck out of my support system and thank them. But motherfuckers know, even all the people that support me, like. They was happy too because they motherfuckers been telling me to do this shit for years. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, bro, when you gonna drop your clothing line? When you gonna do this? When you gonna do that?
You see his face in the corner. He's like, bro.
You feel me? Like, motherfuckers been saying, I've been like, he can tell you, I've been sitting in his basement for fucking, sitting in the basement for years, bro.
Yeah, between 2016 and now, well, I could say like 2018, we spent probably like 2 years probably just procrastinating on the whole idea,
like having it all on,
having it everything, but just waiting to put it out there, just like
motherfucker have the money, be trying to do mad other shit with the money, like as if the money's not sitting there, you know what I mean? Just mad shit showing that I wasn't, just was not believing in myself at that point. So yeah, that's definitely my biggest accomplishment was finally saying fuck it all and doing it, just jumping and doing it.
Yeah. I like. Shelby, you got any
timing
questions?
is everything too, though.
Yeah.
So timing is everything too, though.
I started to believe that a little bit more too, definitely.
Yeah,
definitely.
It's all about timing. But sometimes it's all about timing and actually taking that steps to go. And I always say too, like having somebody or people believe in you is a different type of feeling. You know what I mean? Like we talked about a podcast 1,000 times, but then once I said, you know what, I'm gonna just do it, and Shelby was like, "Bet, let's do it." And I'm like,
Word.
You know what I mean? Like. I guess this is happening. I'm gonna get up this stuff right now, but I think COVID was that was something different that
it put motherfuckers on that. I
do
gotta say too, bro. RP, my man Brandon. You know what I'm saying? He passed today last year. He put a foot in my ass for real too. Like I said, he was one of them people that really was telling me. Like, bro, where's your clothing at? Like, he knew me for getting fly. You feel me? Like, every time I seen him, I had on some different sneakers, or we'd be talking about that. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. that really made motherfuckers hurry up with this shit and put it out. No bull.
Yeah. That means a lot though. Like a lot of people who do that, who be like, bro, just do it. I actually had that happen to me too. With like somebody just saying like, yeah, you just wasting your time working 2 jobs. That's what this kid really said to me. Connor, actually. I know he's probably gonna watch this, but he said, well, you wasting your time working 2 jobs. That's all you do is work. And I'm like, all right, bro, like fuck
Gotta
you.
tap in with him too.
Right? He's like, all you do is work. You wasting all this time. You spend all this time at work. You don't even got no time to plan what you really want to do. He was just slaying my whole life in
Actual
Starbucks.
life.
Bro, and I just seen him in Starbucks on a random day. I was not supposed to run into him that day. It just happened. I was on my way to work. And yes, and he's like, where you going right now? I said, to work. He said, oh, exactly. He just want to go to work and just, I said, all right, bro.
That shit make you feel like you gotta do this.
Right. So now that I do it, I tell him all the time. I be like, bro, you're one asshole, bro. I just want you to know that. I be telling him like, you're one asshole. For real.
God,
but that's dope though. You know, I just to follow up and just see what else do you want the people to know though about like your brand and what you guys do and all that stuff, like how to tap in, why to tap in, your purpose and what you're trying to do all together.
Shit, there ain't really too much left. I can't. You feel me? I can't say too much. Just tap in on the Instagram, cittw.co. Like this, like the shit that I want to say for real. Like it's coming soon. Like, you know what I mean? I'm kind of more on that. I don't even want to say something and then not do it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I tapped in on the Instagram. Like I said, a lot of presentation stuff is being fixed right now. Like, that's it. So when they go in there, they should be seeing a lot of new pictures. Like, that's what's about to happen in the next couple days, to be honest.
Yeah, you do a good job as far as presentation wise. I mean, you motivated me to do a different job as far as my presentation. I just got merch. You know, we just got merch just to, you know.
Y'all still got y'all got a podcast, bro. Y'all got a podcast. That shit hard, bro. That shit's so hard. You like what?
Like that's a big jump.
That shit hard, bro. Come on, that's a platform for everybody, nigga. That shit's dope.
That's really why we started it, so we could talk to people and see what other people got going on.
Yeah, that shit's dope. Like,
yeah, building a platform for other people. You know, kind of like you said, as far as CITTW Records, you know, with your brother, building that platform for him. Like, this is why we did what we did, to build that platform for other people. Because realistically, in the city of Boston, a lot of people do. Like, some people do have this platform, but they're already up there where they don't want to talk to the people that's in the city doing the nitty gritty work.
Low, yeah.
You know what I mean? So, but people don't understand, like, that's the genuine piece about it, is when you're in that grind, you feel me? When you're in that grind, it's like no other feeling in the world. Like, when you do the little shit, like, I just filed for a LLC, you feel me? Like, we're officially business owners. So I was like, bro, what? Like, it's the little stuff. You know what I mean?
Clap stuff for that.
You got to.
Appreciate it. But that's the little stuff that people don't understand, like that grind that you're in. You know what I mean? From me and Shelby sitting in this basement trying to figure out how to attach audio to video just to know that the video had audio the whole time. You feel me? Like, yo,
that shit took hours. We sit here for hours.
Dog.
Figure out how to get on this shit.
Bro, I'm like, Shelby, we got to go get food, bro, because we need a break. Like, we had to get food, come back. She didn't leave us sleep here until like midnight and had to go to work the next morning. You know what I mean? So, like, having that grind and being able to talk while you're in that grind, it's just a different type of feeling. It's a genuine type of feeling. Like, it's humbling to hear other people's experiences, you know? So that's why we got this platform, and I like being able to follow up with y'all. And, you know, for you to be on the first series that we got, you know, that's important to me, you know, for you to do that. Because I think I met you once, getting a shirt. I was just like, bro, let me get a shirt because this shit's fire.
Right before that, just right before the podcast.
Yep. And I was like, bro, you know what? Let's talk about this a little bit more. You know, one of the things I appreciate about you is that you want to kick it and talk first to feel a vibe. And people don't understand that importance of like talking to somebody and genuinely talking to them as a person and not just trying to like take advantage of what they got going on. You feel me? So big ups to you, man. I'm happy for you. You've been pushing and you're big motivation. You know what I mean?
You definitely gotta we gotta link up and do this again soon, like real soon. One for my little brother, and then another one for we gotta do another follow up, one more follow up. Like we got spring shit coming like right now, like right now. So,
I got you.
We gotta do like one more follow up. For real.
I got you. Well, I'm excited to see, you know, what you guys are gonna do, and you and Flat are the only people who have an episode solely for yourselves, right? Like that's nobody else has that. You know what I mean? Like you have an episode that's just purely yours
Yeah,
on our series. You know what I mean? And so I
I love
appreciate
that.
that. You know, I appreciate that for sure.
I love that.
But but anything else? Anything else you want to let the people know, or are we gonna wrap up?
Nah, that's all. That's all good.
That's it. Shelby, you got any last minute questions?
Mm-mm.
All right. So for my people out there, make sure y'all tap in. All right. It's not no please, but I'm gonna say thank you. Just tap in. You feel me? Like tap in at
Yo, the Ross.
cittw.co. You know what I mean? Instagram, all that. Make sure you follow Val
God.
TV on Instagram and all that too. You feel me? Like, and just be on the lookout for big things coming from CITTW. I'm excited and I can't wait for till I go semi broke spending all my money on this merch because I already got so much. If I haven't showed anybody, you know what I mean? And by the way, I just got my sweatpants back from my mom, so I'm glad I got my sweatpants back.
She robbed you,
bro.
She robbed you,
bro. I'm just looking like those don't look like they're yours. And then I went, bro. Then I came in the house the other day. My gray sweater sitting on her bed. I'm like, dog, what are we doing right now?
Too.
So we got to get some more merch so that she can have her own stuff. And
now we tapping in. I'm tapping in with you tomorrow. I need that medium long sleeve. I need that medium long sleeve tomorrow.
I got you for sure. You know, so everybody tap in. Big things coming out of the city. I'm excited. Bless ups to the city and all the big things that are coming out of it. You know, I think this is something that's great. And COVID, although it's been crazy, this whole 2021 and COVID and the pandemic, I think there's been some beautiful things coming out of the city. So I'm hyped to see what y'all do 2021. I'm hyped to follow up with y'all again and to tap in and all that good stuff. So, like always, of course.
Thank you.
Of course. Like always, this is Valid TV, vulnerability, accountability, leadership, intentionality, and demand. All aspects of life. And like I always say, we just here to talk about it. That's it. You know what I mean? Make sure you tap into the next episode and you tap into that merch. And we got big things coming your way soon. See y'all.